Okay, you're the Malta fanboy, you start.
My word, Malta Eurovision was hard work this year.
I'm aware of the format, and yeah, it sounds exhausting.
Well, I did watch all the quarterfinals,
Woof.
so I think I deserve a prize for that. But by the time we got to the semi-final and the final, it was San Remo week. So
Woof.
sorry, Malta. Um, so it's kind of a miracle that we've ended up with a pretty good song as the winner, or in my opinion, anyway. Um, I appreciate this because Malta have never given us anything like this before.
Hmm.
There's a very nice part after the second chorus where a very nice bass line kicks in and it gets kind of exciting, and um, I like the sax part of the song. I like this the fun staging they had in the national final. I hope they keep most of it for Eurovision because I think it's quite cute. But they're on second.
Warp, warp.
Now, I choose to keep the faith that I don't think they're chanceless. I think there's still a path for them. I think everyone's written them off, and I think there is still a path. Although I would like, I'll get into this at the other song I'm going to mention a little later, but I would like both Malta and Latvia in the final, and it doesn't look like with this running order that I'm going to get both. Might even get neither.
I'll get onto that later.
Yeah.
Side spoiler alert. So, I just want to go on to the running order. So, this is kind of indicative of a slight issue I have with both the running orders. I feel like a few songs have been placed in certain places out of sheer laziness on the producer's part, because it's kind of like, oh, this is a funky party song with some saxophone. Oh, we'll put it at number 2. Last year we put the funky sax song at number 2 in the semi-final running order. It's just kind of there's some sort of laziness associated with it, and it's become well, at least for this semi-final, at least it's become more of a thing where it's like the first 2 songs are upbeat rather than open with a banger and then put a chanceless ballad in second.
That's happened all too many times.
Oh yeah. But I've in terms of the song, I think I've started to appreciate it a bit more. When I first heard it, it's kind of like, oh, I like being in my sweater. Let's have a dance kind of thing. I was like, oh, this is kind of like. And I say this as an unabashed hipster. This is kind of like try hard hipster stuff. But I think musically it's got something. I can imagine like dancing along to it at Euroclub and stuff like that. Maybe I will in Liverpool. We'll be both jigging along to it if we're even allowed at Euroclub at least. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
You mentioned that this is up against it in terms of qualifications. I think unless some kind of miracle happens, this is probably not qualifying, and I know that's going to upset you. But
well, it's realistic.
Yeah.
So I'll live with it if it happens.
Yeah, which is I don't know what I was gonna say afterwards, but yeah.
It's just a shame because if they don't qualify, it might put Malta off doing something different ever again. and we'll be back to. Um, well, I won't say what we'll be back to.
Yeah, like, especially because I completely forgot to mention that there's no jury vote in the semis anymore. The semis are now 100% televote, and thank God we don't have that stupid jury World Cup that we did in the late 2000s. But so yeah, a small country like Malta are always going to be up against it, but I'm pretty sure, like, over the last 10 years, they've had a couple of entries qualifying the televote before, so it's not completely impossible. So
it's not impossible. I mean, they've chosen they did well to choose the song that would be most likely to get some televotes. So down to Europe now, and well, I say Europe, but there's a rest of the world vote this year.
Yay!
It's down to Europe and the world.
Yeah. If I was still living in New Zealand, I would have been like really thrilled, like, yay, I get to vote again. It's going to be interesting to see how that works. Is it going to be like online vote, like in Jesk, or?
No idea. They've not said a thing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure like they'll say something just before the contest happens. Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, so anything else on Malta before we move on to the next song?
Well, I really thought it was funny how they had cardboard cutouts of Irolosco Destiny and Joe Grech from 1971 with party hats on. So I hope they bring those along.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
It's bringing back memories. In 2016, we had a cardboard cutout of Zoe in the press centre, and we all took photos with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently they're going to be cardboard cutouts of Sonia all around Liverpool. And it's like a Sonia search.
We might have to kidnap one. We're going to both have a Sonia in our house.
Oh, God. You're going to steal one, are you?
Yeah, I don't know how I'll be able to get it on the coach back. My mum will probably find it weird, like, who's this ginger lady in your bedroom? Oh, I love these random chats. They're my favourite part of these podcasts, to be honest with you.